All right, everyone, welcome out to the End of Chaser Spirits and Beer Pairing Show. Jersey Johnny coming at you, and with me, as always, is none other than Mr. Beer Samurai. Say hello, Samurai.
Hey, we're looking festive.
Yeah, I figured we'd be festive today. Why not?
Yes, we're nice and festive, but for what festival?
What for? I mean, we're having our own festival tonight.
We are. We're actually, well, it's not ours. It was dictated to us.
It was requested of us.
Incessantly requested of us, I
Mhm.
believe. I think that's the word, incessantly. But hey, we love the fact that it was, because now we get to do a tiki show. Thank you, Doug Jones, for the suggestion, the continuous suggestion. And we will be doing it's actually
Doug Smith,
so
by the way, not Doug Jones.
Doug Smith, that's right. Doug Jones is the guy who plays all the monsters and stuff in the
There you go.
movies.
So
But,
happy
I don't
Tiki
think I don't,
Cocktail
I don't
Day.
think it, I don't think it, I don't think it much matters that I don't think he'll get that upset that I messed his name up.
No, probably not.
No, probably not. But yes. But for those of us who normally watch the what's the other show called?
The Lager Room guys.
Well, that one.
There you go.
When John's got their happy Tiki Cocktail Day, it's not actually like a national event.
It's not. No, wait.
It's just for the show. Just
for the show, we're celebrating Tiki Cocktail Day. So,
and it's not Hunter S. Thompson's birthday or anything. And with these headphones on, and this makes it look like his bucket hat, right?
It does.
So I'm gonna remove the hat actually.
There you go.
So this is better.
So you just had a hat on. Now you have a hat off.
I had it off. I had it on.
Had it on. Had it off. Right. There you go.
All right. So tiki.
And we have. Well, first of all, let's do some housekeeping. Okay.
Oh right. Yeah. Yes. There's. If you follow the show, you might be surprised to see the samurai back on the show.
Right. Because we did.
That's what I'm talking. Yeah. That's
like. I guess the last show we did. Actually, the last show we did was on September 10th. All right.
Yeah.
And that was just myself and Tom
Overhill.
Right. And then Dave had been on the show the week before, 2 weeks before, and had
retired from the show.
Retired from the show, albeit briefly, because we're changing some things.
Just call me Brett Favre.
There you go. So what we're doing is this. So from now on, once a month, there's going to be a show on a Thursday night, aka tonight. There will not be another show on a Thursday night for about 4 weeks. All right. But somewhere in the middle of that, there will be a show on a Wednesday night. Okay. Now, the show on the Thursday night will be the two of us, and Tom. Tom is busy actually bartending and making cocktails for the masses where he is, right?
So he's doing God's work. And
exactly.
if he can pop on and say something and drink something with us, all the better.
Show us what he made that night. Maybe have something, whatever our theme for that show is. He makes for some of the customers there. It's kind of cool. It would be cool.
Yeah, but we're not gonna
hold him to it. If he's too busy, he doesn't come on. Right.
We also know he's not a big fan of tiki drinks. So
this is true.
There's that. So if he comes on tonight, I don't expect him to be drinking a tiki drink.
And then on that Wednesday show, somewhere in the middle of the Thursday shows, at another point in the month, will be myself and Tom. And depending on the show and timing and Dave's availability, maybe he comes on, maybe he doesn't. So you'll always see me, but
we're sorry.
Sorry about that. Apologize. But for at least one of the shows a month, you'll see Dave, and at least one of the shows a month, you'll see Tom, and we'll be one big happy podcast. So there you go.
Yes, on a rotating basis. Just call us Mookie and Lenny.
Mookie and Lenny, exactly.
If you're a Mets fan, you get the reference. Otherwise,
exactly. So tonight, though, via Doug Smith, who's been, imploring us for many weeks now, months actually, to do a tiki show. So tonight is indeed the tiki show.
Yeah, he kept going on and on about tikis, and I said, Doug, I am not starting a tiki cup collection. This is not happening. No way, no how.
I've already started.
Not only have I already started, I've already had to replace one because I broke it already. I think the first question at hand is, what is tiki?
What is tiki? Tell us what tiki is, sir.
So people go on vacation and they think you just put an umbrella in a drink, you got a tiki drink. That's not the case. Your pina coladas, your strawberry daiquiris, that's not necessarily a tiki drink. Actually, the pina colada and strawberry daiquiri was like kind of a degradation of the tiki drink. They're great. I love them. Technically not really tiki. They've got some tiki flavors in it, but frozen cocktails, they're typically not tiki drinks. A mudslide is not a tiki drink. I don't think anybody uses mudslide for a tiki drink.
Right.
An umbrella and a mudslide.
Not so much, no.
No, maybe a pirouette cookie or something, but not an umbrella. But is an umbrella a key element? No, not necessarily, but the garnishing is. The garnishing is. So there's all kinds of garnish you can put in a tiki drink. And if you really want to get like all the garnishes out there, you're going to spend a small fortune. Actually, if you get into tiki, you're going to kind of spend a small fortune because the base, the heart of tiki is rum. And every tiki drink, not every tiki drink, but a lot of tiki drinks have 2 or 3 rums in them. Because it's one thing that people don't know. Rum isn't vodka. Rum isn't, well, gin's starting to change, but there's so many different flavors of rum. And we're not talking about coconut. We're not talking about coffee rum. We're talking, light, gold, dark, okay, and black. We have those. But even within those, there's a whole bunch of different variations in there, which creates so many different flavors. And when you layer and put them together, that's where the magic of a tiki drink occurs. And if you don't believe me, John, hold your book up. John just got this, yesterday?
Yesterday, yep.
Book.
Tuesday.
That book right there will tell you everything you need to know about tiki. I highly recommend that book. It'll tell you the history. It'll tell you how to make the drinks. It's a small schooling on rum in there. It's a fantastic book. My copy is right here.
And it's
I finished reading mine, so that's why there's so many like little things on it already.
There you go.
These are pretty much all recipes.
And you can get this book now. It normally is $32.99 US.
Yep.
All right, but you can get it on Amazon for $12.
Yep. So I recommend you do it now. So, so that's a brief introduction of what tiki is. Just know that it started in the 1934 with Don the Beachcomber.
Don the Beachcomber, yep.
With Don's Beachcomber in Hollywood. And the thing about it is like all the stars would go there. So people would go there. They'd wait online. They'd pay a lot of money for the drinks and all that just to watch the stars.
Yep.
And then not much later in that year, Trader Vic opened. And if for people who are really into classic rock, the line. You saw a werewolf drinking a pina colada at Trader Vic.
His hair was perfect.
Yep. Let's see. I don't know if Trader Vic's actually serves pina coladas, so we'd have to look into that. So, at any rate, we're going to get into it. And what we did, John, you didn't hear the challenge on any previous show, but what we're doing is we're going to do a classic tiki drink, and then we're going to do one of our own concoction,
inspired by a tiki cocktail.
Inspired by, well, not necessarily. Just if you can understand, that's most. Let's face it. Pretty much all more recent cocktails are based off of tiki cocktails. Mine's a slight twist on that, and you'll see when we get there.
What tiki is actually an acronym. You know that, right? Yeah,
it's for kitty.
Oh no. Yeah.
No, that's an anagram.
That's an anagram. Yeah, tiki is to imbibe and keep imbibing.
I think that's fake, but I like it. So
indulge, if you will, maybe to indulge and keep imbibing, or to imbibe and keep indulging. To indulge and keep indulging. All works out. It all spells tiki to me. So there you go.
Well, tiki, the tikis are the gods of Polynesia. All right. So, and if you've heard,
that's
tiki. Tiki, yeah, there's a tiki right there. That's a cool one. I had a really cool one, but I broke it.
Hold on, but I want you mentioned Mookie and Lenny before. Okay, so that's my other one, right?
There you go.
Now, check out the colors together.
There you go. They're almost Mets.
Almost Mets. they're as Mets as 2 tiki glasses can get. There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Anyway, so let's get drinking. John, you want to get it? You want to roll it?
I can roll it, but we have one comment. It's Vanessa Kitty. Hi, Vanessa.
Aloha.
Aloha. There you go.
There you go.
All right. So we're gonna start. So you want to do yours first, or you want me to start it?
I could do mine first if you like.
Well, we can do them at the same time. I'll say what I'm doing. You say what you're doing. We'll talk through it, and there we go.
Well, that didn't sound good.
That didn't sound good.
Oh, okay.
What was it?
Fridge. I got my fridge right there. It's just when I closed the fridge, can had not pushed out a little bit, and the rail on the door hit it, knocked it over.
Knocked it over. There
Not a big deal. So Don the Beachcomber, a lot of his drinks became world famous.
Yep.
As well as Trader Vic's. Trader Vic invented the Mai Tai. That's what he was known for. Don the Beachcomber knew very well that if his drinks got very popular, other bars would try to poach his bartenders. So his bartenders didn't even know what they're making. All they knew is that they had bottles, and they were labeled with a 1 or a 3 or whatever. And if you poach one of his bartenders, like, okay, so how do you make such and such a drink? Like, well, it's two parts of 2, 1 part of 3, and half an ounce of 5. That doesn't help anybody.
No, not at all.
But then this guy, Jeff Beachbum Berry, comes along. This book here, highly recommend it. The Grog Log. And here's the Intoxica. Now, the drink that Don the Beachcomber was best known for was the Zombie.
Right.
And the Zombie was famous. Everyone tried to recreate it. No one got it right. Then in some sort of almost cookbook, I believe, they found something where Don the Beachcomber had written down his recipe for the Zombie in it as part of this cookbook for, I believe it was for charity. And he said, he even wrote in it that he had been making this thing since the 30s.
There you go.
So he may have found the actual recipe, and that's what I'm making tonight. So we're going to start off. What I've done, like Don did, I've pre-mixed all my juices.
There you go.
They're all right here, so I don't have to spend too much time. I'm going to put that, and the Zombie is shaken. I'm going to put that in there. Now, here's what makes the Zombie so dangerous. You got 1 liter of golden rum. It's supposed to be Puerto Rican golden rum. I don't have any Puerto Rican gold rum, so I'm going to use Barbados, Mount Gay.
That works. Mount Gay is good.
Oh, yes, the Eclipse. Fantastic rum. Love this rum. Then it's an ounce of, not Corvo Gold, of white Puerto Rican rum. And everyone knows this stuff.
Yep.
Kills laboratory bats.
Yes, it does.
It says it right on the
Says it right on the label, right there, exactly.
Right. So we're going to put that in there. There we go. This is what's going to make you a zombie. Demerara 151. There we go. Hamilton 151. Hamilton. This is a classic brand, Hamilton 151 overproof rum. This stuff is delicious. If you've never had it, I suggest you get this. This is a sipping rum, but we're going to put it in our zombie.
Because we love the rum so much, we need to make a cocktail with it.
1 whole ounce of 151 in this.
1 whole ounce of 151.
So we got 3 ounces of rum in here. And then we're going to shake. And we're going to shake. And you don't want to shake too long. You want to shake until, take about 15 seconds, until your cocktail shaker gets good and frosty.
Very nice.
And this is a tin and tin. And I'm so bad at ice. There we go. I'm usually really bad at opening these things. Now a zombie goes in a Collins glass. And what you do is you pour it in with the ice until you're most of the way done. Then you gate it. Because you don't want it to be all ice.
No, you do not.
And then you're going to, I've got my metal bamboo straws. How do you think of that? What do you like that?
Very nice.
And I didn't bring any cocktail cherries in here. But I will put I'll put an umbrella in there. Pick a color, John.
Pink.
Pink. I can do purple. No, I can do pink. There we go. I got pink. And there you have the zombie.
And there you have the zombie. Very, very nice.
What do you make of it, John? Now the thing is, it's funny because in another group, I actually called what John would make.
Yes, he did.
So it wasn't too hard because we all know what one of John's favorite spirits is.
Exactly.
If not his absolute favorite.
Right. So with all these rum drinks, which is classic tiki, I decided to make one with gin. There you go. So,
now what's interesting is John and I just spoke about it. He asked me, "Is this drink actually tiki?"
mm-hmm.
Well, it's not in the equation of a tiki cocktail.
It predates tiki, but it's widely accepted in tiki culture.
Absolutely. There's many tiki bars will have this drink on their list. So,
so good. All right. So what I've made is a Singapore Sling. Okay.
There you go.
And I will show you because I'm pouring it into this glass. Now you can't see it in this glass because it's ceramic.
You know why they use the tiki cups?
Go ahead.
Because there's so many of the drinks when they're done being mixed have the color of mud.
Mud, yeah, exactly.
so you can't see what's in it.
But you'll see the color of this as I pour it out of the shaker.
There you
go. Anyway, so I obviously shake it. Pineapple juice, gin, and of course, because I'm doing the show with Dave, I'm using my Dismal Harmony gin.
That's a gin. Now earlier I was going to say that unlike some spirits that don't have like different flavors to them, gins getting to that point now where you're getting your botanical gins. That one's got black tea in it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
A couple weekends ago, I had one that had blood orange in it.
Nice.
The peel blood orange. Was it blood orange? It was really good.
So, so after the gin, cherry brandy. Okay. Just a little bit, half ounce. All right. Fresh lime juice. Grenadine syrup. Triple sec. Benedictine. Not B&B. Benedictine. It's if you will. Right.
Yes, it's made by Benedictine monks. No one knows what's in it except them.
It's herbal, and there is no substitute. So if you're going to use Benedictine, you need to get Benedictine. So.
Yes.
And then there you go. That's the cocktail. So here, I'll pour it in.
It's got a beautiful pink color. It should. There you go. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I didn't tell you what's actually in mine other than the rums.
Yeah. So why don't you talk about that right now? Actually.
So everything in this it's easy to remember the measurements in this.
Mm-hmm.
And my ability to speak is going to go downhill as this glass empties because this is a zombie. Mm-hmm. This is equal parts, 1 ounce each, of pineapple juice, unsweetened, fresh lime juice, fresh lemon juice, passion fruit syrup. And it's got a few dashes of Angostura bitters in it. And what's interesting is the interplay between all the juices makes it taste like grapefruit juice.
There you go.
Which I love because I can't drink grapefruit juice, but I do love grapefruit juice. So
yeah, can you see inside? There you go.
You cannot.
You cannot. So sorry.
All right. Well,
that's so good. Oh, I got it. Cheers. Cheers. Oh my God. Nom. Oh, it's so good.
Now here's the thing with tiki drinks, with the exception maybe pineapple juice, your lemons, your limes, your oranges, fresh squeeze them.
Mm-hmm.
Always fresh squeeze them. You want them to be bright. You can squeeze them ahead of time if you want, like I did. It's been said that the acids in limes actually improve and peak right around 3 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
limes.
I always squeeze my own limes.
Yeah, and well, you can pay someone to do that for you.
Well, yeah, I could, but I'd rather keep the money in my pocket and squeeze them myself.
There you go.
This lime juice was freshly squoze.
And they'll last the juice will last about 8 hours refrigerated. Lemons don't last as long. I think that's about 6 hours. But oranges, always squeeze your oranges last. I think the orange juice only lasts about 3 hours before it starts.
It's quick. You got to use it. If you're squeezing fresh oranges, just squeeze them when you make the drink.
Yeah, best bet. But feel free to squeeze your lime juice ahead of time because it does improve.
And if you want to, squeeze the Charmin.
Mr. Whipple would be very upset with you, but yes, please go ahead and squeeze the Charmin. Grenadine. Grenadine is pomegranate simple syrup. It's basically all it really is. And so if you get some pomegranate juice, it's best to make your own. Because I'll tell you one thing: roses, there's no pomegranates in it. It's all flavored with chemicals. So be careful with it. If you like it, fine. You do it. It's easy. But trust me, doing your own grenadine is not a tough thing.
No. Just checking and making sure we're actually on. Yeah, we are.
Okay, good. That's a good thing. But I'm amazed at how much this tastes like grapefruit juice once you mix everything together. And not for nothing, unsweetened pineapple juice does taste somewhat like grapefruit juice. So.
This is so good. This is so good.
These things are great. And funny, tiki culture, it started in the mid 30s. 1934 is when things started. It kept going, and it really hit its stride after World War II. A lot of the soldiers had been to the Pacific. So they came home with the Aloha shirts and this idea of what paradise was, what the tropics were. And so they started to really, really become more visited. They got a lot more customers. They started to expand. And if you remember, Disney World opened, and they opened the Polynesian. The Polynesian at Disney World was open because how popular tiki culture was.
Sure. Yeah, it was cool. It was that they've closed it, right? The Polynesian's not there anymore.
No, I think the Polynesian
is still there.
Yeah, Polynesian's still there. They maybe closed the Contemporary down. People keep dying there.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think they closed the Contemporary down. Yeah.
I don't think they have. I think people are dying there, but I don't think it's closed yet. But
not dying to go there.
I see what you did there. Yeah, they're dying to. But no. I'm pretty certain the Polynesian's still there. And what's really weird, a lot of people think that tiki culture started in Hawaii. It came from Hawaii. It's an absolute fallacy. It started in Hollywood and San Francisco, and then eventually made it to Hawaii. And at that point, the missionaries that had gone to Hawaii had erased a lot of the Polynesian culture on the island. Tiki culture reinvented it. And so all those big tiki palaces that you see and them doing the fire dance and the hula girls, that actually came from the mainland.
There you go.
And that's a really weird thing to know and to try to understand, but it actually got back there because of the mainland.
Have you been to Hawaii?
I have not. I do want to go.
I do too. I have not been. I do want to go. My cousin actually lived there for a couple of years, actually.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I think Carrie's really excited about me getting into this tiki culture because she's wanting to go to Hawaii, and I'm like, it's really expensive, blah blah blah. And I kind of now I'm not protesting as much.
Yeah.
So, I just know it's going to cost me a fortune because I know I'm going to go into some of the vintage Hawaiian shirt shops,
of course,
and spend more than I really should.
I hear you.
Because when you find one of those true rayon Hawaiian shirts that just feel like you're wearing a cloud, they're about $1,200 to $3,500 depending.
They're a lot.
Yeah, so it's
quick. What movie? Wow, look at this tie. 90% rayon. Yeah.
Caddyshack.
No, close though. No. Very, 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 very close. So same.
Meatballs.
No. Same kind of director.
Nah, just tell me. Is it Zemeckis?
No.
That wasn't Zemeckis. That was
same director a year or two earlier.
No, tell me.
Well, the director was Howard Ramis.
Okay, tell me.
The first people that said it were Otter and Boone.
Okay, so you're talking Animal House.
Animal House. There you go.
Yum. Now, what's one of the things is a tiki cocktail. So Martin Cate is the Odors of Smuggler's Cove. He wrote the book that John showed you earlier. One thing he says about a tiki cocktail that should happen is you've got the ice in it. And the ice, it melts. It starts to, in a lot of other drinks, that ice is going to water your drink down. In tiki drinks, it's going to open the drink up a little bit, and all the way down to your last sip, it should be delicious. That's one of the other keynotes of a tiki drink.
Every sip of it is delicious.
Oh my god, that was so good.
That was really, really good. I still have a little left.
I've finished my zombie. I'm still standing upright. That's a plus.
You're standing?
I am standing.
You're still standing?
Yeah. I am.
Well, that's good.
So, should we move on to our concocted ones?
After I take my last sip of this, and then we'll do our concocted ones.
Shove that down. Chug it down.
I just love this cocktail, and I'll say this. Dave knows the story. So I'm heading to Nashville a couple of years ago with a couple of people for CBC, and the morning we drove into Nashville, we left Asheville. So we woke up, we had breakfast, and we're driving. For some reason, I forget what the conversation was, but
and then they went on to Cashville, and then Lashville,
and then
Nashville.
Then we caught the last train to
Clarkston.
Clarkston.
Thought you tripped me up there. I finished off a zombie so fast.
I just want to try that.
I wouldn't know the monkeys reference.
So it popped into my mind.
Clarksville. It's the Clarkston, didn't I?
It's Clarksville. I thought you were kidding.
No, I wasn't. That's the zombie speaking.
All right. So in any event, it just popped in my mind that I wanted a Singapore slang. I mean, I want a Singapore slang, and I don't know why, because we're going to a beer fest, right? Anyway, so we get out to Nashville. We wind up hooking up with a couple other people in the industry, and we go to dinner. A nice, really great in Germantown. We had a nice, really good dinner in that section of Nashville. And then one of the guys says, "Hey, you guys want to go to a tiki bar?" And my eyes were like, "What?
Tiki bar?"
Like, absolutely. So we go to East Nashville. We go to this. What the hell was it, Dave? We said it the other day.
We said it the other day. It's got robots on the ceiling.
Yeah. So I'll think of it, but starts with a C. But in any event, I walked in and the server handed us menus. I'm like, I don't need one. She's like, you know what you want? I'm like, yep. It's not my Singapore slang. So I love this cocktail. It's really good.
Very nice. Well, I started making mine. And what we have here is mine is actually a take off something that I just referred to as not a tiki drink. It's a take on a pina colada.
Take on a pina colada. Mm-hmm.
And what we have here is a Hamilton drink mixer in lime green.
I was wondering why you had that out.
Because I'm going to get this going. Now, the drink mixer adds air rates. It doesn't mix it doesn't blend like a blender.
No,
it just mixes. Mm-hmm. It just aerates it, so it gives it some nice body. Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to put it. I do have a tiki mug. Mm-hmm. This is from Lee's Hawaiian Islander in Lyndhurst, not too far from where John grew up.
Yep. And
as a matter of fact, that opened up when, John was 4. They opened up in 1972. So, and they've been going strong. Food there is really good. The cocktails are really good. And this is where I got this mug from. So again, I'm going to pour this into my tiki mug. This is an open pour. All the ice goes in with it. Mm-hmm. Almost any other drink you do this, people are going to be like, what the hell are you drinking? What are you doing there, Mr. Bartender? Pick another color, John, that's not pink.
Green.
Green. I can do green. Actually, what I'm going to do, and I like this one. I had this one open already. Look at this fucker.
Nice. Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. I'm going to put that in there, and I'm also going to put in a, let's see. No, I don't have anything to spear that with. So, what this is, it's bringing back the
Poland.
It's bringing the pina colada back to a tiki drink. Is what we're doing here, and I call it Tiki Sacrifice because this is the drink I had made, and I was drinking it out of my other tiki glass, which I liked a lot.
And you,
and when I was moving the Bacardi, it hit the cup, it fell over, and it shattered. So that was a sacrifice, and so now I have it in my
Were you singing Rolling Stones when it shattered?
I was not. I forget what album that's off of. Anyway, when I first saw this, I thought these little holes here, I thought these were the eyes. You see these, John?
I see him.
That's actually the mouth. That's the eyes. That's the nose. That's a grimace. You got to really squint to see it.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
So what I've done here, this is 2 ounces of pineapple juice. This is 3/4 an ounce of lime juice.
Mm-hmm.
This is 1 ounce of coconut simple syrup. Very easy to make. Just use coconut water instead of water when you make your simple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very simple. Very, very delicious. I was drinking it right out of the pan because not all of it fit into my squeeze bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It has a couple dashes of orange bitters in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I haven't finished it yet because I've got 1 3/4 ounces of Bacardi White. I've got 1 ounce of Mont Gay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just float some of the 151 on top of it.
Nice.
Okay, just like that. And so what's going to happen is this drink's going to develop as I drink it. And it's going to get some nice earthy notes, almost smoky notes. The Demerara rum has got some beautiful, beautiful flavors to it. I really enjoy it. It's definitely a sipping rum.
Nice.
Get this, sip it, but also every now and then put it in a drink.
There you have it.
And so with the pineapple, the coconut. Oh, I forgot one thing.
What's that?
Very, very important ingredient. I want to show you this. This one ingredient is very, very important to tiki drinks. It's called orgeat, and that's how that's pronounced, Orgeat, because it's a French word.
So it's not orgeat?
Not orgeat, no, it's orgeat, because it's a French word, and you just got to remember, anytime you're speaking French, it kind of hurts for an American to do so, but it's a beautiful language, but the last consonant is really just a hint. It's kind of like the flavoring in many seltzers.
Right.
Yeah. So this is orgeat.
Orgeat.
And this adds a creaminess and a beautiful layer of flavor to this drink.
You can make your own orgeat too.
You can, but you've got to get orange blossom water and rose water to do it. That's that and almonds.
Almonds, yeah.
Yeah, almond.
Thinly slivered almonds. You're making almond milk, but almond milk simple syrup, basically.
Mm-hmm. You're making almond milk, but I don't recommend going out and buying almond milk and substituting.
No.
Another important syrup to tiki cocktails is this stuff, Flornum.
Mm-hmm.
So this has got all kinds of spices in it, as well as some rum. So I have made a couple of drinks with the Flornum already that I really, really enjoy, but I wanted to share this one because I like pina coladas, but I don't want to do a frozen drink, and it's not tiki. This one is tiki.
Yep.
What did you do, John? I'm curious.
All right, so I'm just pouring it in right now.
Pouring it into your other tiki mug.
It's my other tiki mug.
You're pouring this into Lenny.
I'm pouring this into Lenny. Yeah, I already have Mookie. This is Lenny.
We've already named John's tiki mugs.
The foam all out of there, and there we go. Mookie and Lenny. There we go. All right. So what I did was I experimented and changed a couple ingredients up and played around with a rum runner.
Oh, very nice. Now that is a classic.
Mm-hmm. I did the light rum.
Yep.
I did the dark rum.
Yeah.
I did banana liqueur.
Okay. Which one did you have?
I used my Driod, again French.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Drio.
What?
Drio.
Oh, that's right. Just a hint.
Drio.
And then instead of the cherry herring,
you put who wants to put a fish in their drink?
cherry herring. I came across this bottle.
And cherry herring is the aforementioned cherry liqueur.
Cherry liqueur,
and that's some really good stuff.
It is. Cherry herring is very good. Cherry herring is very good. You can get the K- 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 Kajafa. There's another one, but I mean the Luxardo Maraschino
Yes.
is the one to get to. But I wanted to go away from the cherry, and I appropriated this bottle of acai liqueur.
Oh, so you went South American into this.
Mm-hmm.
So you went jungle into your tiki.
I put a little jungle in my tiki.
There you go.
Put the acai in there, and of course fresh lime juice and grenadine.
There you go.
So, and that's my rum runner, and it's here. It is right here. Smells fantastic.
Yes.
Okay.
Imagine it does.
The rums, the the rums, the playing with the acai and the because the acai is a little drier, right? It's not. That's you.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out if it was on my end or your end. That's why I did this.
Oh,
Like, okay, yeah. So North Bergen is making an appearance on the Tiki Show. Aloha, boys, go get them.
Aloha, boys. There you go. And there they go. But
and ladies. I'm sorry.
And ladies,
because I do know that firehouse.
Boys and girls. Boys and girls.
I know there are some ladies on that. Mm-hmm. On that particular on where those trucks came from.
Exactly.
I've been past the house while they're washing the trucks.
So yeah, and then the acai is it's not as sweet as cherry would be. It's a little drier, berry flavor, and here comes another one.
This would be a good one if they're taking. Let's see I don't think they have a ladder. They should have a ladder truck. They better have a ladder truck.
I thought every North Bergen house has an engine, a ladder, and another.
Of course, there's the Chiefs car, of course. Mm-hmm. I don't know what would have gone by. That was not big enough to be. The engine went first. That was not the ladder. Anyway,
there you go.
Yeah, this is how.
And no wind up sirens either. No mechanical siren.
No, they just
all electronic.
Yeah.
So
it's. I think the other house has the wind up one. So there's one that's way up this way, and there's one that's around the corner. That's a smaller house. They call that one out, and if both houses are called out, because I think that one's all. I don't know if it's all volunteer, but I don't think it's constantly manned the way the one up the road is.
Gotcha.
Up here on 43rd.
Gotcha. This cocktail's fantastic. I recommend it too. And
do you have a name for it?
No, I'll think of one by the end of the show. But I'll think of one before I finish.
There you go.
All right, but it's a rum runner. It's basically I replaced the cherry herring with the Sadia acai liqueur.
All right, so you dropped the cherry and I brought in the acai.
I lost my cherry.
Yep.
And picked up some acai.
Okay,
or those that choose to pronounce it acai, but we know that's audio. That's audio.
Well, I know there are a couple of drinks that Trader Vic came up with the word virgin in it. So since you're done with cherry, why don't you do Lost Jungle Virgin? Now let's see.
Think of it. I'll put Doug Smith has a comment. I'm going to put that. Oh,
Doug's at work.
Tiki time has arrived. Sorry, I'm missing this. I did see Dave did a zombie classic. Love that tiki cocktail. And he said, "What was your classic, Johnny?" Doug, my classic was a Singapore Sling.
Doug, did I not tell you he was going to do a Singapore Sling?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, 100% told you. I would have put money on it. And for those who want the recipe for that zombie, it's in this one. There is a recipe for a zombie in this one, but this one they're calling it the Don the Beachcomber zombie because they think this is the actual.
There you go.
The actual what you call it, because there's so many beautiful recipes out there. But I really enjoyed that one. I'm going to try some of the other zombies. I was going to do because one of my favorite tiki drinks is a scorpion bowl.
Oh, well, yeah. Who doesn't like a scorpion bowl?
Friggin' love scorpion bowls. I had one at least Hawaiian Islander, and it was a single serve. That's the ladder.
That's the ladder. Yeah.
That's the ladder. Oh, boy. That's not good. All three trucks are out of the garage.
Something's going on.
That's not a good thing. That's not just a false. That's just not a pulled alarm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hope everyone's all right. At any rate, so Lisa White Islander, they do a scorpion that's a single serve scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
Last weekend, Carrie and I went to Hunan Taste in Denville. If you've never been to Hunan Taste, for the love of God, make sure it's a special occasion. It's not a cheap place.
No, yeah. Doug said nice. I'm assuming he meant to the Singapore
Yes.
Sling. And Smuggler's Cove is educating us all. Tiki is just awesome.
He's not wrong.
There you go.
Doug just got his copy as well. So
yeah.
Go out and get your copy. What are you waiting for? It's only $12.
$12 on Amazon. Order it today. You'll have it tomorrow.
You'll have it tomorrow. Absolutely. But I remember being at Hunan Taste, and so the scorpion bowl that they serve is really for maybe 3 people. I had 2, me alone. Someone else tried to match me. I was told I needed to carry him to the car because it was my fault, which it kind of was. At any rate, but
see that.
So I did order a scorpion bowl, and I was going to do a scorpion bowl on the show, but this thing is massive. I do have to work tomorrow. This is a 24-ounce scorpion bowl. If I didn't have to work, I would have done the scorpion. I would have done it. This thing is beautiful. This is from Trader Dick's. Trader Dick's is there we go.
Trader Dick's.
Yep, from the Nugget in Sparks, Nevada.
There you go.
And
I hear they're nice guys out there.
Nice guys.
See what I did there?
No, I didn't. I missed.
Trader Dick's. I hear they're nice guys.
Oh, you did the opposite. They're not dicks. They're nice guys.
You need to refocus your camera because you're all blurry now. Oh, there it goes.
I can't focus my camera. It's an autofocus.
No, I know. You need to put your hand up and then pull it back down. But you did it already.
Oh.
It focused on the Trader Dick's.
And then had trouble refocusing.
And then had trouble refocusing. Yeah.
I have a feeling when I finish with this, I'm going to have trouble refocusing.
I have a feeling when you finish with that, you're going to have to walk outside and see what the hell's going on.
Or at least look through the window, because now we've got... That might be the other house.
Yeah, well, it's got to be, because the five pieces of apparatus have gone by, and there's only 3 in the house. So
there's 4 in that house.
Was there 4 in that house?
Yeah. There's 4 in that house, but I think one may have come from the other one. I guess the 4... Well, the Chief's car does not count as an apparatus.
No.
So there's 3 apparatus and the Chief's car. And the Chief's car has the same siren as the trucks.
Now, is the plural, we always wondered this, is the plural of apparatus?
Apparati.
Is it apparati?
No, it's apparatus.
It's not apparatuses, it's just apparatus, like deer or fish. It's apparatus.
Yes. Yes, dear.
And Doug said, what happened to the mug, Dave?
Oh, Doug missed it. I was talking about it. I had made. So the drink that I concocted is now called the Tiki Sacrifice, because after I was done with it, I put it down, moved the bottle, this handle of Bacardi, and the handle of Bacardi hit the glass, knocked it over, and it shattered on the countertop. So that's what happened to the glass. Doug, John, they all have a picture of the broken glass. It was heartbreaking, but I was struggling with naming the drink, and so it was a happy accident because it lent itself to naming my drink. So.
Now, by changing the cherry hearing out for the acai liqueur, should I name it Berry Runner?
Well, it's not called Cherry Runner. It's Rum Runner. There's still rum in it. If you change the rum out, I would get it.
Then it's going to be, so rum. I'll think of something else. Let it go. Continue.
Here we go. There's the broken glass.
There is the broken glass. Sad. Very sad. Can you at least glue it so you can just display it at least?
No, because there's shards and ceramic dust and stuff. There's just no way.
Doug said that's a keeper. Tiki Sacrifice.
Yeah, and that'll be in the book. That one's going to go in the book because I love this drink. I really absolutely adore this drink. If I do say so myself, this is one of the better ones I've made. But what I did is I immediately ordered another one of the exact same cup.
Good.
for almost half of what I paid for the first one. So, not a bad thing. So we're still trying to name John's drink. Anybody have any suggestions? Bring it in.
Anybody have any? I've got a couple. I'm working on a couple.
How about Berry Tiki?
How about John runs on occasion? That was a joke. I'm not kidding.
Well, no, actually, Jess makes John run on occasion.
Jess makes John run on occasion.
It's a very wordy name for a tiki drink. Let's see. Jungle Boogie.
Jungle Boogie.
No.
Oh, you know what? I like that. I actually do. I'll allow you to name it. I actually like that.
How we do? But the thing is, when I did Tiki Sacrifice, I had to look up to make sure the drink name was not taken. So I'm going to do a quick search here.
Do a quick search for Jungle Boogie. Is that a drink?
Jungle
and it's not just
Boogie.
like one bartender named it in Maine. It's just
Okay, so there are like 15 recipes here for a Jungle Boogie.
Okay, never mind then.
So we can't do that.
How about Jungle Run?
How about Belmar Boogie?
I was going to say, how about Jungle Run?
Jungle Run might work. But you're in Belmar. This was invented in Belmar.
Well, that's true.
I don't know. It's your drink. You name it.
I'll think about it.
Jungle Runner. It would be Jungle Runner.
Jungle Runner.
Okay, so let's see, because that sounds like it may be one as well. Jungle.
I like Belmar Boogie.
Let's see if Jungle Runner cocktail.
I'm sure there's no Belmar Boogie, so we're safe there.
Jungle Runner is not a standard cocktail. Jungle Run. You can take Jungle Runner.
Jungle Runner.
I like that. That sounds like a classic cocktail right there.
Jungle Runner. All right, let's do that.
There you go.
Jungle Runner.
So we
did that one together. So that's good.
There we go. So we got the Jungle Runner and the Tiki Sacrifice.
Jungle Runner and Tiki Sacrifice. Good.
We're invented tonight here on this program.
Right here on this program. Fantastic. And these are delicious cocktails, which may or may not be appearing in the book that we will continue to put together, and will be available about a year from now. So you'll be able to get it for holiday gifts and giving in 2026.
We shall see. But what this show has done is it has added a tiki section to the book.
Exactly. Case in point.
So it'll be a subsection. In my mind right now, the book is broken down by spirit. And so the tiki.
And ironically, it's broken down by spirit, and tomorrow is Halloween. Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, those spirits.
Coincidence?
I don't think so.
Right.
Did you watch any scary movies leading up to Halloween?
I did not. I might watch a little of one tonight. I don't have to get up early tomorrow. So
same here.
I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I said.
Oh, you don't have to. So there you go. I do. I have to go to the city tomorrow. We watched a couple nights ago. We watched The Conjuring.
Nice.
That's a fucked up movie. I recommend that one. That was a pretty good one.
Doug Smith has a comment for us. What do you think of working with all these tiki ingredients? What tiki will go into your regular rotations?
Will tiki. Here's the thing with tiki.
What tiki? Yeah, will tiki go into your regular rotations?
John slings hit him too.
And my sling is running. Will you visit tiki bars now, Doug? I don't do it all that often, but I
will
stop running. It's hitting there. I didn't stop. I do visit tiki bars. Well, I mean, most of them are Polynesian restaurants, right? I do miss the Jade Fountain, though, I have to say.
It's a very good possibility that Carrie and I might be at Otto's Flaming Skull tomorrow night. That is potentially on the docket if we can get a reservation to get in there, because it's Halloween. Getting to Otto's Flaming Skull might be a very difficult thing to do.
Yep. And where is that?
That is down on 14th, I believe.
Right, it's on 14th, and what closes completely on Halloween?
I don't know.
The Village.
Well, that's because of the parade.
Yeah.
But what we're thinking of doing is
trying to get out of there before 3 in the morning. That's my point. So
yeah, well, we'll see. But that's East Village. So
no, it's the whole village.
no, this is all. No. I meant Out of Flaming
Oh,
Skulls.
the Flaming Skulls over the East Village. Yeah.
It's over the east side. And if you take a 14-minute walk north towards St. James Place, you get Paradise Lost.
That's true.
So we'll see about it. Paradise Lost is a lot more expensive than Otto's. Paradise Lost. I got to give them a lot of credit. They are following the Tiki model to the T key. See what I did there? And because what they're doing is they have
follow it to the I or the K or the I. Other I.
Yes, they are. Did you just get into a rap song there? To
the I, to the K, to the other I, to the I, to the K, to the other I.
Their menu is very ornate. They've got little stories for each.
That was ornate.
And they have there's a story and there's characters. There's a whole fantasy built around the menu. And like a lot of the good tiki bars, they sell the menu in their gift shop as well as their tiki mugs that were created for their drinks. Yep. So they're basically reviving what tiki culture was in New York City. They're doing it the right way. They're charging New York prices for their tiki drinks plus tiki on top of it. Because let's face it, tiki drinks are not cheap because there's a lot that goes into it. There's a lot of preparation.
Not cheap at all. No.
So to answer Doug's question, which I have not done yet, I don't think it'll make into like a normal show, a Tiki Cocktails into the normal show. But if we do another Tiki show, absolutely, because there's a lot of preparation that goes and gets involved with it. You really got to get things done ahead of time. You've got a lot of fruit juice to squeeze. You've got to make sure you got your crushed ice done. There's a lot, and it makes a mess, and there's a lot of shit to clean when you're done because you got to get, this thing clean because this thing gets a friggin' workout, right?
Oh yeah, that gets a workout and a half. Yeah, mine is ceramic too. Mine's not metal; it's ceramic.
So this is an old school metal one, and you do enough tiki drinks, you're going to get really good forearms from working with one of these things. So. With all the fruit juices, the cutting, you got your cutting board, you got your knife, you got your squeezer, you've got all your measuring cups, you've got your shakers, your strainers. I use the blender to crush my ice. I got to find a better way to crush my ice because it basically turns into snow, but that's fine.
Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So it really should be the perfect ice for tiki drinks is pellet ice.
Pellet's the best. Yeah.
And if you go to Lee's Hawaiian Islander, you will see what I mean. They've got a pellet ice machine. They have to.
And let us know if you go to Lee's Hawaiian Islander. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Yes. Well, Doug has been promising he's going to be coming through and stopping there, so we could meet him there. And their drinks are good. Their drinks are good. But I'll say it again. Hunan taste, quite an experience. The food is absolutely fantastic, and the service. You remember at the beginning of Indiana Jones 2 when they're in the in Obi-Wan's?
Yep.
Remember that he actually named the Asian restaurant Obi-Wan.
He named it Obi-Wan, yep.
After in honor of his friend George Lucas. Spielberg did this. And you remember the service level at Obi-Wan's? How they're waiting at the table?
Yep.
That's Hunan taste. And the building is beautiful. The fish tanks are amazing. Everything about the place is great. What you done do there, John?
I needed a little bit more of a cocktail, and I had a little bit more of some of my juices left. So I just made another. I'm gonna sleep good tonight.
That's usually my line on the other show.
I made another Singapore Sling.
There you go. So Doug's telling us that Pittsburgh has 2 awesome tiki bars.
Pittsburgh does, and I have never been to either of them. I've been to as many times as I visit Pittsburgh. I've never been to either of them. I went once, and I could not. We would have had to literally stand outside for 2 hours to get in. We didn't. We didn't go. But yeah, he said Pittsburgh has 2 awesome tiki bars. We're checking out 100%. Next time we get out there, definitely want to go to at least one of them.
By the way, in this book, all the way in the back, there is a list of tiki bars. So I already have them all marked down on a map. I'll have to look at those ones from Pittsburgh. But when you're talking about classics, there's 2 tiki bars out there that people
Doug
point
said
to.
he'll be stopping at Lee's, no doubt. He's working tiki bars into his stops when he travels.
We've noticed even in West Virginia, he stopped at a tiki bar.
And I got to be honest with you, Doug, you need to let us know when you're going to Lee's.
Absolutely,
because there's other things for the 3 of us to do in and around Lee's.
Yes, so
a couple, not including but not limited to Ghost Talk, Silk City, Rutt's Hut.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But the thing is, we'd have to do Lee's last because
Lee's would be last.
I'll be calling Carrie, come pick me up.
Yeah, no, we'd have to meet at,
and I'll have my phone backwards.
We'd have to meet in Clifton. Yeah, we'd have to meet in Clifton. Go grab a beer, grab hot dogs at Rutt's Hut. Go over to Ghost Talk, eat the hot dogs and have a beer or 2. Have 1 cocktail at Silk City and then go to Lee's. Have dinner and tiki drinks. That's the tour. That's the thing.
Yes. Oh my God. It's they're good. But yeah, so let's talk about there's 2 now classic tiki bars out there. Yeah, other than Smuggler's Cove, they're classic. They've won all kinds of awards and accolades for being like one of the best bars in the country and world for that matter. But one's called the Mai Kai. That's in Fort Lauderdale, and it's right on Federal Highway. And this thing has gardens and fountains and waterfalls, and it is old school. Apparently, it looks kind of like the Polynesian Resort in that manner. That's one. Tiki Tea, I think, is the name of the other one. I forget exactly where the Tiki Tea is, but that's it's in California. I know that much. That's another one that is considered one of the classics. But the Mai Kai, they call the Mothership. That's its nickname. But there are Trader Vic's. There's still Trader Vic's out there. There's one in Atlanta. There's one just north of Oakland. So when I was in San Francisco last, I didn't realize that there are no fewer than 6 great tiki bars there, Smuggler's Cove being one of them.
Sure.
Forbidden Island is another one, and one of the surviving Trader Vic's.
Yep.
So, and I know that Doug has threatened to drag Starodumsky out to the Trader Vic's in Atlanta next time he gets down there. So,
well, you know what? If we can get down there, I have to get down. As many years as I've, been.
If you're just going down to visit Starodumsky, he's not going to meet you at the Tiki Bar. I'll tell you that. You better have Doug or me.
Oh no! I'm meeting John at Taco Mac, please.
Yes, absolutely. That's you have to experience him in his natural element.
I want to meet him at Taco Mac and then go hit a couple of breweries, and then maybe day 2, maybe 3, depending on how long I'm there. Maybe we can. Maybe if you're down there and Doug comes over, we can go to the tiki bar. But
well, Atlanta.
He did say. Hold on. He did. Mai Kai will be a vacation destination for me.
Now my kids live down there, and I guarantee you, I have driven past it 3 or 4 times and didn't even notice it. It is it's in the midst of a bunch of like big box stores, car dealerships, and all that. And it was there first. Everything just built up around it, and it just never changed. And God bless it for that.
By the way, the 2 tiki bars in Pittsburgh are Hidden Harbor and Tiki Lounge.
There you go. So, John, if you had a tiki bar, what would you name it?
Oh, what wouldn't I name it? That makes sense.
That made no sense whatsoever. Let's see.
Tiki bar has 3,000 names.
You probably wouldn't name it Pile of Shit.
That's a good bet. I would not name it Pile of Shit.
That'd be a bad name for.
Let's go over the things I wouldn't name it first. There you
go. I kind of like Jade Lagoon.
Jade Lagoon.
Yeah, I like that one.
Jade Lagoon. I like that. But that's what you would name your.
That's what I would name it. What would you go?
There you go. I like what Jess and I have named our domicile.
What is that?
J&J's Outpost.
That works. Outpost is not a bad thing to have in a tiki bar name. There you go.
Or maybe some sort of morphing of that to some extent.
Yeah.
You know,
The double J outpost.
double J,
J squared outpost. No, that doesn't.
double J. Yeah,
No, you can't put math into it. You hurt people.
No, you can't do that. Plus the old outpost was O squared, and we can't call it that because this Tuesday is the anniversary of leaving that. So
yes, hurriedly.
Horridly. Yeah, but
I said hurriedly, not horridly.
Horridly. Both actually.
Both work. Yes,
both work actually. But J's like plural, like not J's,
yeah,
J, but J's.
So J S apostrophe outpost.
J S apostrophe J apostrophe S.
No, because that'd be one J.
J. Oh yeah, J S apostrophe. Right. J S apostrophe Tiki outpost. Tiki post. Tiki post. Yeah, I like just J.
I liked outpost better.
Yeah, J&J's outpost. Done.
Yeah, I like that. I like that better. I think that would make a good name for a tiki bar.
Did we say we were going to have 3 cocktails on the show? Because I'm having my.
Well, you're having your third. I'm not having it because I do have to get up early. I got things to do tomorrow. And it's going to be a beautifully long day. It's going to be a absolutely aggravating day at work. I can guarantee you that right now. And then when I leave work, Carrie's supposed to meet me in the city, and we may go down see the parade. Never seen it. The New York City Halloween parade.
I've seen it a bunch actually in the village.
I hear it's an experience.
It's an experience and a half, absolutely.
Yeah. So we'll go down and do that, and then see if maybe we can't get into Otto's Flaming Skull.
Last year.
Mm.
And I can't help but think Tiki when I think of last year. Last year on Halloween, I actually had the pleasure of with Harry Lugnuts, as you know from the sports podcast.
Yes, we know him. He's what I've met.
Yeah, and yes. he and I went to with his sister went to see Duran Duran at Madison Square Garden
on
Halloween, and they were all dressed up. They were all in costumes, and
I just saw the Duran Duran in September.
You did? Yes, you did.
They were dressed up as well for that show as a bunch of old guys.
They were dressed up as a bunch of old guys. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. They were dressed up for it. I'm actually gonna pull up one picture of the one costume that Mr. Taylor was wearing.
Which Taylor?
Exactly.
That's a cop out.
Hold on.
There's 2 of them still in the band. The one, for health reasons, no longer tours with them.
Hold on.
And John's the one who's not touring with them.
John's not. Yeah. So there was.
There you go. Love the hair.
You gotta love it there. But the best picture was Simon Le Bon. He actually came out, and they did 4 songs off a new album.
Okay.
All right. Where's the picture?
So Simon Le Bon. Here's the thing. As much of a idol as he was, that man can't dance worth a shit.
Nope, not at all.
No, he dances.
He was in this headdress. Hold on.
We can't. Very nice.
He was wearing this headdress, but he couldn't move because it would fall off. Right. So he literally sung all 4 songs without moving. Yes.
Which is a good thing because
it's a good thing for him.
He can't dance worth a shit.
Mm-hmm. But where's the one picture that I do want to show you?
John's got another picture to pull up.
Here you go. There you go.
But
anyway, so the point of my story, other than just to show you.
And yes, Doug, if I do make it to Otto's, I will take pictures. I will set up the drinks, the place. I will let you know.
Well, first he said, "I'm glad this show happened. You guys are diving into the tiki world, and you guys are diving into the tiki world. Dave going head first, not
head
fist.
Head fist. Oh boy, that's something entirely different."
Head first into the deep end of the pool, 100%. And then he said, "Let us know if you get to Otto's. I'm dying to try that place." Head first. Yes, we knew. Well, I like head fist better. That's a drink. We got to make a head fist. We got to make a head fist.
That would be a drink. Yes, a head fist.
It's a fucking fist, a head fist.
Well, if anybody who knows me, when I get into something, if I get into it a little bit, I get into it a shit ton.
Absolutely. Well,
and yeah, I dive head first into the head fist into the deep end and managed to somehow still crack my skull open.
Yeah, or break a mug, one or the other.
Or break a mug in this case.
So to finish the story, after the show was over, Harry and I decided, and I'll use his stage name, right? It's clearly not his name, but
we have a lot of that going on.
We got a lot of that going around, which we call it. So Harry and I decided to go to get another cocktail, and I had gotten the parking. The parking was only good till midnight. It was already 11:15. So I'm like, all right, well, we're not going to pigeonhole ourselves into like a 20-minute cocktail and I get the hell out of there. Let's get the car and we'll go down to East Village. I wasn't even thinking. We'll go down to East Village to my buddy Greg's bar in on St. Mark's, which you've been to many times, obviously. Augurs well. And have a couple.
That's the problem with going to Paradise Lost is I've got to forget that I am close to St. Mark's.
Right. So we drive down there, park on 9th, walk around the corner. We go in, we hang out there till about 1:45. All right, we're done. We had our drinks. All right, let's get out of here. And we got to go back to Jersey. And he's staying at his sister's house in Jersey City, so I got to drop him off. And I'm just going to go back the way we came. I'm going to go back through the Holland Tunnel, bing, bang, boom, drop him off, hit the turnpike, go home, right? Nope. I completely forgot it was Halloween and the village was closed. Okay.
And you can't get anywhere. So
I had to go back and forth. I wound up having to go all the way up on the east side to 65th.
Why don't you go to Brooklyn and take the
that would have been quicker. Well, no, by the time I was going up and up and up, it's
take the Verrazano over to Staten Island.
65th, come down Central Park East, and then take 59th across. And
none of this means anything to me right now, but yeah, okay.
And come over, but basically all of that, and then the Lincoln Tunnel. Let's put it this way: we left the East Village at 1:45. I dropped him off in Jersey City at 3:10 in the morning.
That's a good night.
And then drove home.
Did he invite you in?
No, I was going home. I had to go.
Just wondering. I don't know how much you drank.
No, didn't do that at all. So, anyway.
All
right. So the next show.
The next show, we really don't know what we're going to do for it.
We don't.
Who knows? Maybe we do another Tiki show. I don't know. Maybe every month we do a Tiki.
Maybe this show will always be a Tiki show. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a bourbon show. Did you see my newest bourbon acquisition?
What was your newest? I know you did the Weller. What's new now? That bottle's half empty already, John.
Yeah,
what the hell?
I had at it.
This is your new one. Oh, Bamberger's. I remember that place.
Not Bamberger's, Bomberger.
Oh, but Bamberger's was a 1970s department store in Jersey.
Bamberger's was the precursor to, it was the affiliate of Macy's.
Yes,
all of the Bambergers became Macy's. All the Bambergers and Gimbals became Macy's.
That is correct. So, have you broken out the Wellers yet?
I have not. Haven't opened the Wellers yet.
So your new one, you're tearing the shit out of. But
I had Wellers. It was very good.
Alrighty then. So we'll see. We'll see about next month. It's going to be December. There are Christmas-themed tiki drinks.
There are. So maybe we can work on a couple of them. Now, not to talk about other shows on this show, but we will. All right. 2 weeks from tonight. This is not another Ender Chaser, but 2 weeks from tonight, Dave and I will be live on Rod J's podcast.
Well, that's news to me.
Well, we talked about it when Rod J was on last week.
We did, but we didn't have a date.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. The 13th.
Had I been drinking?
It was the Lager Room Guys show. So yeah, yes, Dave, you were drinking.
Hey, so on the 13th, awesome.
And I've already got the link too.
I love that guy.
I've already got the link too. He sent it to me. I'll send it to you.
Well, yeah, that would help. It's a good way to get on the show.
So we post our show a couple hours or so before we go live. He posts his show a couple weeks before he goes live. So actually, I think he just scheduled the show. I don't think he posted it yet. But
okay.
Doug Smith just said, "What happened to Tom? Tiki will give you a lot to work with, so maybe a few times a year. Plus, you love wearing Aloha shirts, 100%.
Oh, you have no idea how many Aloha shirts I have, Doug.
Tom's working. So
Tom is working. Like we said, he's doing God's work out there, serving very thirsty patrons. This shirt is actually a new one. Can you see it?
I can. I do like that a lot.
It's got tiki mugs on it.
It's got tiki mugs all over it.
And I also have my tiki.
And there's one mug right in the middle. That's the biggest mug.
It's the ugliest, the scariest of all of them. But I also have my.
Well, it is Halloween. So.
Yes, this is not a mask.
Right.
And I have this thing here. Now I know that Doug has. He's ordered a tiki necklace. He's ordered the same tiki necklace that Greg got his hands on.
Greg was wearing when he was surfing. Yeah.
So Doug.
Greg. Now you're talking about Greg Brady, right?
Greg Brady, yeah. Right. Doug, we don't know what the hell you were thinking. Just don't put us as emergency contacts.
Taboo.
Yeah, taboo.
Doug, is that the sweetest taboo? I'm just checking.
Very nice. That's what you did there.
I know. Sadie wanted me to ask. I'm sorry.
Sade. No, there's no art. Sade.
Sade, yeah.
Not Sade.
I didn't say Sade. I said Sade.
Sade is the new nickname of that mug that I first got.
Shards Day.
Shards. Anyway,
okay. So now I got it really quick before we go.
Yeah, because my feet are starting to hurt standing this.
I know. I got to ask you this question. I meant to talk about this the other night on the Log Room Guys show with Al, but I'll bring it up now because we're closer anyway, and we're actually here right now. But anyway, tomorrow's Halloween.
It is.
Or it's otherwise known as All Hallows Eve.
Yes.
Okay. On Saturday,
and the day after is All Saints Day, also known as
Dia de los Muertos. Right.
Muertos.
Dia de los Muertos. Right.
Yes.
Right. Today, however, is known as what?
All Hallows Eve.
What did you call growing up in this area of the state? What did you call tonight?
There's like 3 names for it.
I know. What did you call it? What did you call it?
We call it Hell Night.
You call it Hell Night.
Yes.
Okay.
It's also known as Devil's Night.
Hold on. I called it in Bergen County, in southern Bergen County.
Yes.
I called it Mischief Night. We called it myself.
We also that's right. We called it Mischief Night as well. We call it Hell Night. Actually, you're right. We call it Mischief Night as well. That's I think all of Jersey. Hell Night and Devil's Night was more in the Midwest.
Right. There are some places. There are a couple of small locations in Jersey that called it Devil's Night. I never heard Hell Night. I've never heard Hell Night, but I didn't. I've heard of
there is a Hell Night. Yeah.
Right, but I've heard Devil's Night in Bergen County.
Yeah, we called it Mischief Night.
Now, I've also recently just heard there is Gate Night. That just
I've never heard of Gate Night. Is that based on Devil's Gate in Clifton?
Maybe. However, my children grew up in mid to northern Bergen County, right? So we were up in that area, and they call it Goosey Night.
I've heard that. That is the stupidest, silliest thing I've ever heard.
Goosey Night.
Can you water shit down any further? That is just.
That's
weak. It's weak.
I did my best while they were growing up to try and school them onto letting them know, hey, it's not Goosey Night. It's Mischief Night. Fight the good fight. It's Mischief Night. It's not Goosey.
Here's some TP. Get out of the house.
Right. Now.
And a carton of eggs.
Right. On that note, there are several other locations that call it Cabbage Night.
Do they throw cabbages at people?
They were near cabbage farms, and they throw rotting cabbage instead of eggs. So that's why they call it cabbage.
I think I'd rather get hit by an egg.
I think I'd rather get hit by an egg too than rotting cabbage. Exactly. 100%. 100%. So there you go. So that's it. Now write us in about tiki drinks. Write us in about any shows you want to see us do, any drinks you want to see us make, any pairings you want to see us do with beer.
And I want to know what you would name your tiki bar.
What would you name your tiki bar? And let us know what you called October 30th, the night of when you were growing up. There you go. So you got a lot of homework to do. Let us know. We need to know. But on that note, we will wrap up the show for today.
Excellent.
We want to thank everybody for watching. And to those of you just listening to the audio podcast, thank you for listening. Don't forget to visit our website. All of the Ender Chaser info will be on www.logroom.com. That's LAGEROOM.com. And please remember, Like us and follow us on Facebook at End a Chaser. And of course, all the shows are available on YouTube as well on the Locker Room channel. Remember, we go live with a video podcast on Facebook and YouTube every other Wednesday night. Actually, it's every once. I got to change this. So
yeah,
I got to pause. Yeah, I know you're rating me, so you got to give me a
no,
break.
no, I don't rate you on this show.
That's true.
I'm picking out my next drink.
Oh, you're picking out your drink. There you go. Which we got. So once a month on. I got to change. Once a month on Wednesdays. Once a month on Thursdays. So every other week. How's that? We'll say that every other week.
Yeah,
around 6:30, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. And for those of you who just want to listen to the audio podcast, you can do so on our audio host Spreaker, as well as iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Odyssey, Audible, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music Podcasts, TuneIn, Podcast Edit, Castbox, Deezer, Podchaser, Listen Notes. Pretty much anywhere you can find an audio podcast, you will find the End of Chaser podcast. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to one of those feeds, and you will never miss a show. Again, thanks for following along with us. Have a great rest of your week. Have a wonderful weekend. Have a great couple of weeks. Tune in next Tuesday. I implore you to tune in to the Locker Room Guys Craft Beer Podcast next Tuesday, when we will have all three owners of Foam Brewing. Very nice.
Like this? You like the effect?
I love it. I love it. All three owners of Foam Brewing up in Burlington, Vermont, on the show. That's going to be a fun show. So tune into that. 2 weeks from tonight.
It's better without the camera.
I'm trying to let people know where we're going to be in a couple of weeks.
I'm going to be right here. Actually,
I know I'm going to be right here. Yeah. 2 weeks from tonight on Rod J's podcast, tune into Rod J Beer Ventures. Check out his stuff on his Facebook. And
he'd love you to check out his stuff.
Hey, Jay, he's going to want you to check out his stuff. I'll tell you that. And check out this page for when we go live next for End of Chaser. You will find a Wednesday between now and the first Thursday in December.
And that Whisperer is up to bat. What do you have a challenge with Whisperer yet?
Don't have a challenge with Whisperer yet. We'll make that happen, and we'll enjoy it. So
excellent.
On that note, thanks for watching. We will talk to you soon. Doug, thanks for checking in. Excuse me. Thanks.
Careful with taboo, buddy.
No, careful with taboo. Actually, thank you for the challenge. And thank you for the imploring us to do this, because we are.
Thank you for all the fucking money that I've spent, because
absolutely both.
You're getting a bill.
Dave spent more than me, so I'm good. We're good. You can take care of Dave. There you go. And thanks Vanessa Kitty for tuning in. And everybody else.
I'll grab the bottle of this too.
I did not buy a bottle of Alpha State, so there you go.
I didn't use this in any of the drinks tonight, but I have used that in a couple of the cocktails that I'm working on.
There you go. All right. Anyway, take care, folks. We'll talk to you on the Locker Room Guys next Tuesday. Take care. Cheers.
Aloha works for goodbye, too.
Aloha. Happy Halloween, folks.
Happy Halloween. Raid your kids' candy.